Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. JD here, and this is Legacy Outdoors. Today's video is going to be the first leg of my trip to the Gumbie gathering. I left about 10 o'clock this morning after getting all the final stuff packed up in the truck. The Gumbie gathering event actually starts on Friday. Today is Wednesday. My goal for today is to get to Jonesboro, Arkansas, and camp at a Craighead Forest Park campground. It's about 10 minutes from the Disc Side of Heaven disc golf course, which is where the Pro Tour plays the Jonesboro Open. So my goal was to play that in the morning. I believe there is a course at the campground that I'm going to try to play today when I get there, or I'll play it first thing in the morning depending on how much daylight I have. It's about a 5-hour, 45-minute drive for me today. And then tomorrow I'll get up, I'll play the courses, and then I have about a 4-hour drive to Dixon, Missouri, which is where the Gumbie gathering will be. I'm looking forward to it. It's been a great drive so far. The leaves are changing, so it's pretty. Not a whole lot of traffic. But yeah, we'll check back in with you guys later and give you an update on where we are and what we're doing. All right guys, made it to my camp spot, drove about 6.5 hours, ended up at Lake Frierson State Park in Arkansas. It's about 30 minutes north of Jonesboro. The original spot that I wanted to stay at Craighead Forest Park didn't work out. They gave me a tent spot when I told them I was camping in the truck, and the parking lot for the tent was not where it was. There was a couple other cars that were blocking, so there wasn't any space. So I went back up there, asked could I get into an RV slot pad. There was plenty open, and I was told that tents can't go there. I explained to her that I was truck bed camping, and she put her hands over her ears and told me that she couldn't hear that. That they didn't allow that in the city park. Nowhere on the website did it say that. And I watched a few videos of people camping in either their truck or a van. And that's why I picked this spot. But I asked, could I upgrade? I asked her, was there any other park? She told me about this one, but she said she couldn't give me a refund. I said, whatever, it's $10. It is what it is. So I drove 30 minutes north to this spot. And so far, I mean, I got here, it was dark, so I don't really know what the spot looks like, but I'm literally one of the only people here. There's a couple other people that's down that way about 300 yards, but it's very quiet, just nothing but wildlife out here. So it should be a peaceful evening. I hardly have any cell service, so it's going to be a early bedtime. I'm gonna do some Bible study, read a couple chapters, and then probably call it a night. Right now I've got food going. I ended up with a Mountain House meal. I'm doing the fettuccine alfredo with the Jet Bull. And the reason I did that is because it was dark when I got here, because of the extra time driving and trying to figure it all out. I didn't really feel like getting anything out, get the grill out. So I set up the 270 on and then the Devo's light in my chair and table, and that's about it. And we're just gonna minimalist it tonight. The good thing is I do have power at this site, so I have my extension cord hooked up to my fridge, so I'm not having to waste any of my battery packs tonight. So they'll be 100% charged for the Gumbie gathering this weekend. Looking forward to getting out again tomorrow morning. I'll probably check this little state park out before I leave, and then I'm gonna go hit some disc golf courses. I got about 4 hours to get to Dixon, Missouri, which is where the Gumbie gathering will be. I'm gonna try to get there probably 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I got plenty of time in the morning to do some other stuff. But yeah, we're gonna call it a night. It's dark. I'll try to show you the site real fast. All right, so you can't really see anything. The power pedestal's right there. I got the truck back in with the 270 and the Devo's light. There is a fire pit over here with a grill and a table, but I'm not gonna need that. There's water. The site's it kind of slopes off back there. But yeah, so there's the people down there, about 300 yards. But anyway, I'm at site 2. I'll try to get some more video in the morning. All right, so I'm gonna go stir up my my Mountain House meal and hopefully get it done. Oh, I did forget to tell you, this cat friend. He's very, very loving, and he wants to be. He's a lap cat for sure. Every time I sit down, he tries to get in my lap. We're gonna call him Midnight for tonight. But yeah, he will not be sleeping in my truck with me though. Don't worry. So anyway, I'll catch you guys in the morning. I'll try to get some more video of the site and some pictures in the morning when it's daylight. Catch you later. Well, hey guys, good morning. It's Thursday. I'm fixing to head out and make my final 4-hour drive to the Gumbie Gathering up in Dixon, Missouri. Planning on playing a couple disc golf courses on the way, but I wanted to show you guys the campsite, seeing it was dark last night, just to give you an idea what Lake Frierson State Park campground looks like. There's 7 campsites in here. 4 are for RVs, 2 are no hookups for tents. I snagged site 2, so I'm gonna flip you around and show you what it is. All right, so this right here is site 2. There's the post over there. Come in, you have your power right there. You got a picnic table and a fire ring over here on the right. And then it swings around, you got your little trash hook and your water right there. It's nice and peaceful, nobody behind you. Well, there was nobody close to me last night. When you swing around down here, you got Lake Frierson down there. It's a pretty good size acreage lake. And then down there you have the rest of the campsites. Down this road right here across is the sites 4 and 5, which are the tent only, or the primitive, no power, no water down there. But yeah, that's what we're working with. Wasn't bad at all. Yeah, so that was the site. It was a nice site. There was a friendly cat that wanted to hang out with me. I let him in the truck for just a little while, but he wouldn't be quiet, so I ended up kicking him out. But he was here to greet me this morning. He walked around on top of my truck this morning. I could hear him up there trying to wake me up. So if it's not a rooster, it's a cat, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna get on the road. I'm gonna get up here and see if they have any stickers or patches in the little gift shop up there. Plus, the guy swung by and said I had some change because I didn't have correct change, so I just gave him what I had. So they were gonna give me the change. So really nice folks. If you're looking for a campsite in the area, check out Lake Frierson State Park. It looks clean from what I can tell. I walked up the road last night, catch the sight of the moon. But yeah, it's nice and peaceful, lots of tree cover. Yeah, no complaints whatsoever. So we'll catch you guys in a little while. I'm gonna get in the truck and see where the day takes us. All right, guys, just finished up my first round of disc golf at Cedar Valley Resort disc golf course. It's in northern Arkansas. It was pretty short, wooded course with a lot of elevation change, a lot of leaves on the ground, so kind of hard to spot the disc at times and navigate to the next tee pad. But overall, fun time. About to head back out, see what we can find on the road again. Catch you in a little bit. All right, guys, just wrapped up round number 2 of the day. Played at Montgomery Lake Disc Golf Course in Kabul, Missouri. Course was really nothing special. It was 9 holes centered around some type of park, had some soccer fields in the middle of it. The baskets were pretty much wide open, just kind of went around the park. So really nothing to write home about at all. Definitely a course that I wouldn't go back to, but it was nice to get out and stretch my legs. And it was in Missouri, so I checked off another state that I've played a disc golf course in. Got about an hour, hour and a half left of the drive to Dixon, Missouri. Final destination, Gumbie Gathering. Looking forward to it. It's Thursday. I'll be at the Gumbie Gathering all day Friday, all day Saturday, and then we'll get up and leave Sunday. So I'll probably catch back up with you guys on the way home, unless I do some filming at the Gumbie Gathering itself, which I'm not planning to. I'm planning on just taking it all in and getting to know people and all that. So we'll catch you guys later, and I'll tell you about the Gumbie Gathering. Right, guys, the Gumbie Gathering has officially came to a close, and I am on my way home. Got up this morning. It was snow flurries, so quite a bit colder than I had planned on, but I did stay warm in the truck bed in the camper shell sleeping last night. Met a lot of cool people, had a lot of good conversations. There were probably about 30 or so people there from all over the United States, from Florida, Alabama, Michigan. There was one from Missouri, some from Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Tennessee. So a lot from those areas. Had a lot of good sponsors of the event. Want to thank Roller Cam, Devo's Lights, for sponsoring the cornhole tournament. I was teamed up with Jacob from Family Man Camping Adventures. We came up just a little bit short, but had a good time regardless. It was very windy, so the bags were flying all over the place. But congrats to those who won. It was good meeting everybody. Got there Thursday afternoon, got set up. There were a few people that showed up Thursday, so that was cool. So got to meet them and hang out with them Thursday night. The majority of the folks showed up on Friday. Throughout the day Friday, people were showing up. It was kind of a chill day, relaxing, just having conversation. So enjoyed it very much. Saturday, we had the giveaways, had from where all the sponsors, some of the content creators that showed up had stuff to give away. So came away with some cool stuff. And yeah, had the cornhole tournament Saturday night. Got a little chilly as the day went on Saturday. The wind picked up, but overall it was great. Thanks to Mamu's Camp Kitchen for providing the breakfast on Saturday. Go check them out. The biscuits and gravy was top notch. I'm a pretty picky eater, but the flavor and the taste of that one, I'll definitely be ordering and having that one again and keeping it in my camp kitchen arsenal going forward. But yeah, pretty tired. Got a long drive. I think I'm gonna press through and make the entire drive today. The original plan was to stop about halfway, somewhere either in Tennessee or Arkansas, and then camp and play some disc golf. But it's supposed to be really cold tonight, like low 20s. So I'm not sure I want to go that route. So I think as long as I'm feeling good, we left early enough where I can make it back and get home at a reasonable hour. So as long as I'm feeling good and not too tired, that's what we're going to do. We're just going to press through, drink a Coke, eat some leftover pizza from Friday night that I have in the fridge, and then press. But yeah, overall, it was a great trip. I didn't do any filming at the Gumbie Gathering. I know you think I would have, but to be honest with you, there was about 10 content creators there. Everybody's filming. I'm still new to this whole thing, so talking in front of people is still not my, I still feel weird about having a camera out in public doing that thing, which is something I'll get over and hopefully in 2026 pump out some different stuff for you guys. But yeah, overall, if you want to check out some videos, I know a bunch of people shared some. You can check them out on YouTube. Of course, Semper Gumbie, who hosted the event, has got some videos out. Jacob with Family Man Camping Adventures, Charles with Uphill Outdoors. Let's see who else. Brian Waters from Brian Waters Outdoors put out some videos. Oh No Adventures, the Adventure Crusader, and there's a few more. Just look up Gumbie Gathering 2025 on YouTube. Arky Outdoors. He sponsored coffee. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but everybody said it was wonderful. So check them out online as well. It was great meeting everybody. Look forward to the GG3, the Gumbie Gathering 3. And yeah, so we'll sign out in this video here. God bless you. We'll catch you next time. Guys, don't want to forget to thank Ben from the Semper Gumbie channel. All his hard work putting the event together doesn't go unnoticed. I know it takes a lot of time and effort to get everything aligned to run smooth, and the event was top notch. Thanks for all the hard work you did and getting your sponsors to donate. I mean, I know a lot of this stuff wouldn't be possible without sponsors, so we appreciate everything you did.